Anybody who wants to check, go in the hallway, please. Do I dare say the second item on tonight?
Second item?
Folks, can you step out in the hall real quick? Hallway. Thank you. I can't hear.
I think we're all set. Ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. All right, next item on the agenda. Let's see, where am I reading here? Appeal number, adjourned public hearing, appeal number 237803, area variance. Mr. Naweed seeking an area variance, section 24037 of district regulations in an R20 zoning district, where 35 feet to the front yard property line is required. The applicant can provide 29.5 feet for the construction of a 34 by 6 foot covered front porch, thus requesting a variance of 5.5 feet. The property is located at 21 McIntosh Lane on .70 acres and is identified as tax grid number 625804-610023 in the town of Wappinger. Could I have a motion, please, to open the
Motion open to public hearing.
Have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. So is anybody here tonight to speak on behalf of this variance? Please to the microphone. Just your name and address, please.
So my name is Shuaib.
Okay.
I reside in 21 McIntosh Lane. So the only reason I'm asking for the variance is to beautify my house. It's the front door is uncovered, so like with the rain, the shoes will be wet, so we don't have anything protected. So that's the reason I'm asking for that. My parents, they want to enjoy something like the open space, so they want to sit outside. That's it, nothing more.
Yeah, we were all out there. We saw, the property, took a good look at what you got going on. Very, straightforward, guys, right? We were all out there, took a look.
Absolutely.
I don't have any additional questions for you. Anybody else on the board?
I have no questions.
No? All right. Anybody in the audience have any questions? All right. So then I have a motion, please, to close the adjourned public hearing.
Motion closed.
Have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. All right. Could I have a motion, please, to grant or deny the applicant the variance?
Make a motion to grant the variance. I agree. I think it's a good move, adding the porch to the house. I think it will help to beautify it. It's in the character of the neighborhood. The benefit can be achieved by no other feasible means. It is not an undesirable change to the neighborhood. The request is not substantial, no adverse physical or environmental effect, and the difficulty is self-created.
All right. Have a second.
Second.
Roll call, please, B.
Mr. Delacorte?
Yes.
Mr. Lawrence?
Yes.
Mr. Shaw?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Devine?
Yes. Your variance has been granted. You're free to go.
Thank you very much.
After 2 hours reading.
All right. Next item on the agenda, a public hearing, appeal number 237804, area variance. Allison Ketchum seeking an area variance, section 24037 of district regulations in an R40 zoning district, where 50 feet to the rear yard property line is required. The applicant can provide 18.4 feet for the legalization of an existing 16 by 24 foot shed with attached 8 foot by 7 foot porch, thus requesting a variance of 31.6 feet. The property is located at 67 Smith Crossing Road on 2.4 acres and is identified as tax grid number 635901012591 in the town of Wappinger. Could I have a motion, please, to open up the public hearing?
Motion to open the public
Could I
hearing.
have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. All right. So please step to the microphone. Name and address, please. You can pull that down a little bit. Okay, there you go.
Allison Ketchum, 67 Smith Crossing Road.
All right. Just a brief description of what you need, why you need it.
Yep, so my ex-husband built the shed too close to the property line, so I'm trying to obtain a variance because of that.
Got it.
It's kind of an oddly shaped lot.
Yeah. We roll out again at the property,
Yeah.
you know, took a look at it, see what you got going on there. Yeah, the shape of the lot kind of difficult, right? To put something like this in. Very nice looking shed.
Thank
We said we could throw
And my
some heat
neighbor's
in.
here too, to support me,
How are you?
in support of the shed.
Poor neighbor had to sit through this.
Yes, we got it. It's a very good-looking
Yeah.
shed. Yeah, I mean, we're all out there, saw what you got going on. I don't know if anybody has any additional questions for the applicant. I do not.
No.
No? Anybody else in the audience have anything to speak about on behalf of this application? You just have to come up, say your name and address, please.
Now come to the mic.
You might get, I don't want to get nobody sick.
Oh, I think it's
Go ahead, yell.
Stay there.
My name is Elliot DeRiggi. I live at 65 Smith Crossing Road. I know that the board was out looking at the property in the shed. When you guys go up the driveway on the house, you need to the left. I'm Allison's neighbor. I'm here in her favor. I'm basically the only neighbor that can see the shed, even though it's there. I never had any issues with it. I think it's a great looking shed. I wish I had one like that myself. It doesn't change my way of life, and I got no issues with it. I'm not gonna take up much more of your time.
All right, great, thanks for coming out. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
And neighbor of the year, right, for sitting here for so long?
Anybody else? All right, can I have a motion, please, to close the public hearing?
Motion to close public
Have
hearing.
a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. All right, then, could I have a motion then, please, to grant or deny the applicant the variance?
I make a motion to grant. The requested variance will not produce an undesirable change in the character of the neighborhood. It's not a substantial detriment will be created in nearby properties. There is no other really feasible method available to pursue to achieve the benefit you seek other than requested variance. The requested area variance is substantial, but due to the layout of the property and the way everything is situated, it's probably the best place for it. So the proposed variance will not have an adverse effect or impact on physical and environmental conditions in the neighborhood or district, and the alleged difficulty is self-created, but I don't see that as a detriment to granting this variance.
All right, can I have a second?
Second?
Roll call, B?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. You've been granted, you're all set.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Have a good night. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too.
Sir.
All right, next up on the agenda is a discussion, appeal number 237805, area variance. Douglas Mann seeking an area variance, section 240-37 of district regulations in an R20 zoning district, where no accessory structure on 1 acre shall be more than 800 square feet in size. The applicant is proposing a 30 by 40 garage, 1,200 square feet, thus requesting a variance of 400 square feet. The property is located at 20 Woodmere Road on 1.00 acres and is identified as tax grid number 6158046864447 in the town of Wappinger. Okay.
My name's Doug
Hello.
Mann. I live at 20 Woodmere Road, Wappinger Falls.
Just a quick, brief description of what you need and why you need it.
Well, what I need is a bigger garage. I have a big race car trailer. I race on weekends, and I have multiple people stopping in my driveway because they know it's not a landscaping trailer. And I'm constantly getting people knocking on my door. All I want is privacy and security. My neighbors love me. I take care of everybody. Wintertime, I have a bobcat. I take care of everybody. Everybody in my neighborhood's kind of older. And, you know, that's really, my garage now is kind of like really a real bad eyesore. So I
Yeah.
feel I would be improving my property plus my neighborhood's value. That's being totally honest with you. I want to build everything exactly the way I'm told. I'm not looking for shortcuts. I just, you know, I'm retired now, retired Teamster. I just want to enjoy life what's left.
Gotcha. You need 1,200 square feet?
Yes, I do, because my trailer's 34 feet long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Gotcha.
it's a little over 11 feet high. with roof vents and everything else. I'm just tired of people knocking on my door and they go, I know that's not a landscaping trailer. What do you got in there? I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. If you go past my house, you'll see my trucks are blocking it in. I mean, I got 2 trucks. I have to block it in like an L. Plus I got cables going through my wheels because whoever takes my trailer, one time you don't lock it up. There's a lot of money sitting there. I worked all my life to have what I have. No, truthfully.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's the reason why, I'm applying for this. Everybody's been super polite helping me, and I'm just trying to go step by step,
Gotcha.
and that's it. That's the truth.
All right.
And the existing structure,
Sir, can you just,
See,
Yeah,
your name and address.
my name is Bob Curto.
He's my best friend.
I'm helping them build this thing.
Okay.
If it gets
The
approved.
existing structure is quite a nice one. I mean, you
Yeah.
guys can drive by with it yourself.
We plan on it.
Yeah.
The new garage will only add curb appeal and enhance probably everybody in the neighborhood because the one that's there really got to go anyway.
Well, generally what we do, right, I'll get to questions in a minute, but generally what we do is we do a field visit, right? We come to the house, check out, and see what you want to do, where you want to put it. And we will do that on Saturday, not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, 21st. Will be October 21st. We'll be there at about 9 o'clock in the morning.
That's fine.
It'd be great if you could just kind of mark out the footprint of the garage.
Sure. I can
wait.
spray it on red over the paper.
Perfect.
If that's what you need.
Perfect, perfect.
2 comments.
Excuse me?
Just 2 quick comments. If you attach it to the house, you don't need a variance. I say it every time.
I'm sorry?
Right? If the garage is attached to the house,
No, it's detached.
if you do attach the new garage to the house, you would not need a variance. I'm just letting you know. And do you have a floor plan of the garage?
Yeah, we submitted all the papers.
Okay, it doesn't always get to it.
Current survey.
Yeah, we have a copy of the survey. If you can lay out on that plan, for a large garage.
I had the paperwork with them this whole
Yeah.
time, but that other thing took so long, we put it back.
Sorry.
You need it, I'll go get it in my truck.
No, you don't need to give me anything now, but for large garage additions, we've been asking people to kind of lay out, how the stuff they have fits in the garage, just to prove why they need it.
And we complied with all the setbacks.
Yeah.
We were told what the setbacks were.
So, if the garage is meant to fit, this trailer you have, just overlay that trailer, on the garage plan, roughly, it doesn't have to be detailed.
But I want to use the existing spot where it is, just come forward 20 feet and go toward my house 10 feet.
Okay.
And there's nothing to the right of me, there's nothing behind me, it's all woods. And my nearest neighbor's probably a couple 100 yards away. And then the other side is my house, and that's, what was like, close to 190 feet across to the next, to my property.
All right.
Okay.
But
The existing structure, just so you're aware, is 20 by 20. So he wants to make it 10 feet wider and 20 feet deeper.
And it's still behind the back of the house.
And there's no plan to add like a loft or anything?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
One story.
Yeah. Okay.
We actually submitted paperwork that shows the building we want to build, a brochure from the company. All this stuff is with City Hall, but we'll supply it to you when you come on the 20th.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's useful to see it.
It's fine. Just mark out the footprint.
Yes,
And that'll be
that's no
fine.
problem.
So it is replacing current garage.
I'm sorry.
You're actually replacing current garage structure with longer.
Got
I
it.
mean, I just had my house sided, a new roof, new windows.
Yeah.
Now I look at the garage, I mean, it really,
Now that the house looks so good, the garage looks worse than it did.
I mean, it really does. That's just being honest with you.
All right, we're going to be there on the 21st.
Okay, that's fine.
All right? I think B's got a sign for you, though, right?
Thank you very much.
bring it on for the meeting on the 24th,
Thank you.
or what are you going to do? Public,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Good?
Next.
The option to push it back?
And that's the paperwork, yeah.
Oh, I sent him to B so you can keep going.
Can, yep. Barbara, hey, guys?
What?
Hey, guys?
public hearing. Sir?
Hey, guys, give me 1 second. So the meeting on the, excuse me 1 second. The meeting on the 24th, there's only going to be 3 of us here.
Okay, so I think everyone here are here for discussions tonight with a public hearing. The next meeting on the 24th, as the chairman has pointed out, will only have 3 members. You need 3 votes to get the variance.
Okay.
So do you want to be on the 24th and take a chance, or would you rather wait until November 14th?
Oh, I see what you're saying. So on the
And have a
24th,
full
we have to hope for a unanimous decision.
Correct.
Whereas on any other day, we we might get 3 out of 5.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We'll go for the 3 out of 5.
So we'll go to the 24th. I mean, not the 24th, I'm sorry, the
14th of
14th.
November.
Okay. Yeah, but you're still gonna come to the house on 20.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, and just so you know, I won't be there on the 21st. Yes,
I'm gonna
me.
come probably like, during the week before the, like Monday before the meeting.
So what, I will not be there on 21st, but I'll call you before coming next time. So before the next hearing, I will call you and come over that time. So see which is best time work for you.
Everybody's coming on the 21st, will you come?
3 people will come.
I think we have 3 people on the 21st, and the other 2 members will have to work on their own to figure out a time to come by.
Call, okay?
So if
I'll be on the other side of the country, so.
So B typically emails everybody when we're coming out as a reminder before, and then Shalish and who else was, they'll reach out to you separately, either through email or through phone. I don't know if they have your phone number.
So 21st, 3 are coming. Okay, 21st, 9 o'clock, 3 will visit.
3 will visit.
3 will visit, 21st, 9 o'clock. Around plus minus 5 minutes, but we'll be there. No. No, remaining 2, me and him will be coming some other time, but before the next hearing. So we'll call you, so that way we have knowledge what's happening, and then
So
we'll...
like sometime before the 14th, you'll make.
Yes,
Is what this
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Okay, great.
I as well, sir, because I won't be there on the 21st. I'll be in California, so yeah, I'll make, you're home, right? You said you're retired, so I might just stop by on a Wednesday morning, if that's all right.
Okay.
Right now, I don't know what's going on, she's in the hospital.
Okay. Sorry to hear that.
Sorry, but we'll work around your schedule and...
As long as the markings are there, that you if you just leave.
I'm going to make things even more confusing for you, if you don't mind. What, since these guys can't make it, right, on the 14th, I mean, on the next Saturday, right?
21st.
Which would be the 21st, right? What maybe we'll do, since the meeting's not going to be till the 14th, we'll come out the following Saturday, right?
Saturday before, sir.
Right.
Or the 11th,
Say it again?
the 4th or the 11th. And the 11th, just so you know, is Veterans Day. That's the Saturday before the public hearing.
Gotcha. So when were you guys okay with going out there on the 4th
4th or the
or the 11th?
Either one.
Either one?
Either one is fine by
All
me,
right,
too.
let's do it the 11th. We'll do it the Saturday before the meeting.
Yeah, that will be better.
So you're gonna come on November 11th, and then we're gonna have the meeting on the 14th.
You got it.
Simple.
See, that wasn't that confusing. Thanks, Pete.
They're gonna do the 11th, because everybody's available.
Yes, right.
That's why they're gonna come on the 11th. And then
Got it.
the next hearing will be on the 14th.
So you see us all at the same time on a Saturday.
Yep,
Thank you very much.
you got it.
Visit November 11th?
In your front yard.
Very front of the yard, so everyone can see it.
Yes. So you have to come back again.
Everything has to change.
Sorry.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, next up tonight is appeal number 237806, area variance. Joseph F. Grotzer? Oh, man, Jr., seeking an area variance, section 24037 of district regulations in an R20 zoning district where no accessory structure can be larger than 600 square feet in size or on less than 1 acre. The applicant is proposing the legalization of a 12-foot by 19-foot, 228 square foot rear shed addition to a legal 20 by 24, 480 square foot pole barn, a total of 708 square feet, thus requesting a variance of 108 square feet. The property is located at 62 DeGarmo Hills Road on .57 acres and is identified as tax grid number 625802 773909 in the town of Wappinger. Please, your name and address.
Joseph Grotzer,
And-
62 Garmill Road, Wappingers
And
Falls.
just a brief description of what you need, why you need it.
I need a variance on 108 square foot for the addition of the shed that I put on.
Like a shed roof?
Yes.
Okay, so it's basically a combination of two structures, the total square footage,
So the
right?
first structure was okay, it
Yep.
was, and I believe it was legal.
Yep.
And then he added the extra square footage without a permit, and it was discovered just recently, so he's trying to legalize the whole thing.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Thank you.
Is it attached?
I'm sorry.
They are attached, both buildings?
Attached.
I built, it's attached to the pole barn site.
That's why.
So the shed addition is attached to the pole barn, and then the carport is separate.
That's separate, and
Yeah.
that's fine.
That's correct. Okay. So same type of thing, we'd like to do a field visit. And we'll do the field visit on the same, we'll do the field visit on the 11th. We'll probably be there around 9:20.
Okay.
But he needs to.
Well, should we give him the option if he wants to? Do you want a full board for the decision, or you want 3 members? Better odds with 5.
Do I have to be around for this, the visit?
The site visit?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you mark it out, it's fine.
Okay. Do the 11th.
But yeah, okay.
It's already
So we're gonna
It's
do,
always better with 5 than 3.
yeah, we're gonna do the site visit on the 11th,
Okay.
but the public hearing will be on the 14th, okay?
It will be morning before 9:20, 9:30?
Yeah,
9:20, 9:30.
Thank you.
all right. And B, sign for you?
No, that has to change.
It doesn't have to.
Right.
All the signs are wrong.
Sorry. Gonna have to make a new one.
Because he doesn't have one for you. All right, so then we're good. So then we'll see, well, maybe we won't see you on the 11th, but we'll certainly see you on the 14th. Okay? Have a good night.
Thank you. You'll call? Thank you.
All right, then. Next up on tonight's agenda is appeal number 237807, area variance. Nicholas Martucci seeking an area variance, section 24037 and 24031 of district regulations in an R40 zoning district where 1,200 square feet minimum size dwelling unit is required. The applicant can provide 536.5 square feet, thus requesting a variance of 663.5 square feet for the renovation and expansion of a structure. The property is located at 221 Stony Kill Road on 1 acre and is identified as tax grid number 615601037510 in the town of Wappinger. Your name and address, please.
Richard Martucci, 221 Stony Hill Road.
Gotcha. All right, so for the board's benefit, what you need and why you need it, brief description?
We purchased the property, and there was a small existing house on it that had water and septic tank, and someone was living in it. And we contacted DEC because it's surrounded by DEC. I don't know if you went out to the property or not.
Not yet.
No. And we can't go outside the footprint of the building, and we have full set of drawings, which we supplied, and we had a department of, for the septic tank. We have
Department of Health.
Department.
the health
Board of Health,
department. We
yeah.
have an approval already to replace the septic tank, and we can't go outside the footprint, and we can't go up anymore, so that's the reason why we need the
Gotcha.
variance.
Gotcha.
But you have sort of
Interesting.
a reverse problem, right?
I'd like to just explain a little
Yeah.
something here. So this was built like the 60s.
60.
You might have had somebody living there, but no one has lived there in decades. So what happens is, he now wants to add a second floor, which is free, and increase the square footage. The code says that in every district but R15 and 10, and I believe this is R40, minimum square footage is 1,200 square feet. So this is a little different than somebody calling me and wanting to put a tiny house, which is not allowed. This is an existing structure, but because it doesn't meet the amount of square footage, he requires a variance. And from my point of view as the zoning, I think this needs to be legalized so that the next person with a tiny home doesn't say he only has 500 or something.
Right,
So
right.
this is a unique situation because it's an older structure that was
Certainly
built
is, yeah.
decades ago, probably before that code was even put in.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
It sounds like you can't make it bigger, right? That's what you're saying?
No, we have plans just to increase the height,
Yeah.
and we sort of maxed that out
We're just
already,
kinda
but we
maxing it
can't go
You're
out.
kind of maxed out what you're allowed to do, physically capable of
There's
building.
a lot of wetlands
Yeah.
and wetland buffers.
Right.
See that? The garage that's shown on the survey is kind of over the property line. What's going on with
That's
that?
a problem because we really, well, not me, Mr. Martucci and the neighbor next door are really not sure whose garage it is, but it's only 8 feet something on your property. That's something he's going to have to deal with the neighbor, you know, before he
Okay,
gets
so
it right out.
that's the neighbor's garage.
It looks like it is.
It's not
Yes.
yours.
No, but I've contacted him already, and we're going to work it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
He
8 feet.
probably wouldn't, if you went to buy it, somebody who's not paying cash would have trouble getting an
Yeah,
abstract
getting
because
title.
that's going to come up as a problem.
Exactly, yeah, that would be definitely a
Yeah, they're
title
very
problem.
nice people next door, and we've met with them, and they're looking forward to something happening to the property
Okay.
Got it.
to enhance it.
So do you want the full board or 3 members? Five or 3?
I'll go 3 members, because hopefully it's going to be good.
All right, so,
And, well, look, he
Great.
just needs to know that if one says no, you're done.
I'll go with the 5.
I just want to be clear, you don't like another chance and go, oh, I'll wait till the next meeting. It's,
Right.
once they vote, you're done.
I thought they were going to vote tonight.
Oh,
no. No, so we're gonna do a site visit on 11/11. Probably about 9:45 we'll be there. And then we will do the public hearing on November 14th.
And it's okay if I'm not there at the meeting on the 11/11 at 9:45? I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, you don't need to be there for that.
It's only existing house, right, anyway?
Yeah,
Existing house, you are just modifying up.
Yeah, the existing house is there.
and you're not increasing the footprint at all.
And
No.
we have,
He's adding decks to it.
What's that?
Just so that you're clear, he's adding a deck in the front and the rear, but that doesn't add to the square footage of the house for habitable space,
Gotcha,
just in case you see the plans.
gotcha.
yeah, and the distance does not change, right?
There's no setback issues, right?
No,
Yeah.
he's fine.
No, I'll go with that.
You asked about setbacks, Dave, is that what you asked?
Yeah, there's no issues, so,
So there's no issues.
except for that garage, but,
Okay, got it. All right, so we'll see you on the 14th.
Great.
All right?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Good night. All right, last but not least, on tonight's agenda, appeal number 23780, area variance, Eric and Kelly Bender, seeking an area variance, section 24037 of district regulations in an R40 zoning district, where 50 feet to the front yard property line is required. The applicant can provide 32 feet for the construction of a 6-foot by 21-foot extension of front steps, including landing, and additional stairs, thus requesting a variance of 18 feet. The property is located at 18 Vorndoren Drive on 1.18 acres and is identified as tax grid number 6357010400897 in the town of Wappinger. All right, please, your name and address.
Hi, good evening. My name is Eric Bender, and our address is 18 Vorndoren Drive. It's a tongue twister. Just try to call anybody, try to pronounce Wappingers alone, then Vorndoren from another country. Yeah, so we're just trying to upgrade the front steps. It's a 1973 cement block in the front, which as far as the offsets, I think some of these existing steps are less than 50 feet already, but that they come down off the house, you'll see, and where the steps hit the driveway is right where you park the car. So I wanted to extend it, and you'll see it's kind of half done already, but, no construction's been done. It comes to the rear of the car, we're gonna put a retaining wall in and make it look nicer.
Gotcha. Yeah, pretty straightforward, I think.
Can you mark out, you're able to
Yeah.
mark out where the steps
Yep.
are going to be basically in the field? Yeah.
I already poured, I had some extra concrete, the slab landing at the bottom. I have some pictures of a house around the corner, and we want it to look something like that.
Okay.
On the visit, I could show you that, and you'll see exactly what we're talking about.
Okay, so we'll be doing a site visit on the 11th. Okay, 11,
He's okay
probably
with
around 10, huh?
He's okay with that, right?
Yeah.
All right, but the site visit.
5 or 3?
Hot coffee or iced coffee?
No bribing them.
All that nice.
Now, you two have the option of going, with 3 board members or 5.
I'll go with 5. I'll throw my mercy and roll the dice.
All right, so then your public hearing will also be scheduled for the 14th.
Fantastic.
So, November 11, 10 o'clock?
11 at?
11, about 10 o'clock. It'll be around 10 o'clock-ish. We got a couple go before you.
Yeah.
So it'll be around that time, 11.
You have a big whiteout on the
And
dates.
and that's it. So we'll see you on the 11th.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
You're
you
all
for
set.
putting the late nights in.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for going last.
All right, there, I say. Can I have a motion, please, to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Can I have a second?
Second is.
All in favor? Aye. So moved.
All right.
Oh, yeah.